So the typical way we have done this is some circumstance in the past would make it a wild card. This is called the Disney Triple Threat. 2 unfinished Disney parks showcasing some rides. Blue Sky Cellar, the Disney Showcase. Some of these rides, most of them don't have a soundtrack. Some of them do. But the reason I bring that up is because the Disneylanders music group will provide the soundtrack for the rides that don't have one. And so what we are going to do right now is we're starting off in the Blue Sky Cellar, just because there's less in the Blue Sky Cellar to check out as we maneuver here into the California Adventure Cellar of Blue Sky. And you can see, like, nothing was ever really created in most of these sections, but they did create one in Hollywood Land here. Once we come to it. Pacific Wharf, nothing. Buena Vista, nothing. Hollywood. And there is. The other cool thing about this place is the loading for these lands, our attractions in Blue Sky at least, in and out of the cellar. Like, look how true to form this looks like Disneyland's Hollywood Tower Hotel. So in that regard, the Blue Sky Land, the Blue Sky Cellar proper, is not the best. I'm going to give that a 5, just because it's very plain. With the music from Disneylanders, it did offer something, of nostalgic. Definitely made it better. But like right now, man, and we're actually going to hit the next track. And I know there's some in here that, there's some titles in here that will have music. And then there's some that, will not have any music to them. So the rides that are the areas that don't really have a whole lot of music, it may not even be the true to form ride or cue music.
You are the passengers in a most uncommon elevator. About to take the strangest journey of your lives.
We will, as the library doors open right away here.
Much is clear. A reservation has been made in your name for an extended stay.
And it's been, it's not our audio, but it is, the audio of this park that they were not able to do it, and that's why we're judging by the entire experience. But look at this, the library. I mean, they've done a pretty rad job here, man. Like, it's hard to be mad at them for what they have been able to build with this. And as we all know how this entry video goes, it's important to say that, hey, Robloxia Hills has 69, Monster Park has a 50, Thrill Island has a 43, and Arts Park, sadly, on the verge of elimination here with a 26. But we will find out if it is enough to really, keep everybody here. So Hollywood Tower Terror. Now the lights come back on, and now we will move in to presumably the next room. I believe. Yes. And now sounds like audio, game audio. So that's why the Disneylanders are here, to help supplement when there isn't any. Doors open right up. No waiting, which is awesome. I like that. If you remember, like WDW Studios, which hosts the Norwalk Haunted Mansion, which has just been known as one of the best rides in existence on Roblox. You know, eventually, once this whole Tournament of Champions is over, we'll really break down best water ride, best all that.
Take the strangest journey of your lives. Your destination unknown, but this much is clear. A reservation has been made in your name for an extended stay.
See, this is super dope. But then it goes quiet. Bring us the Disneylanders.
What happened here to dim the lights of Hollywood's brightest showplace is about to unfold once again.
It opens back.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and into a nightmare. That door is opening once again, but this time it's opening for you.
And here we go. Look out at Carthay Circle restaurant there. It's interesting, and now it's like...
The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please gather your belongings and watch your step as you exit through the elevator doors. We trust your stay at the Hollywood Tower.
And like, so we have all these, you can even like get your photo. Doesn't look like the photos are actually working. They have clothes here that you can get though. It's really with the music, you know, the wild card experience. I'm gonna give that thing a 7. I thought it was the entire package was worthwhile. I thought, you know, the entire thing made it worth doing. And as we will head back into the cellar now. I do believe once we head into the other park, they actually have some stuff like lands and that'll be eligible. Right now, though, we are headed over to the Disneyland area. And I'm really excited to show you guys the Indiana Jones attraction. But first, we will do Space Mountain. And Space Mountain, again, I mean, the whole thing ranging on the ride into are the loading menus that, it makes it, you don't even have to really skip or edit just because those loading menus are so cool, in my opinion. So we have different tracks from Disneylanders for you to enjoy. This is the Wall-E track. It'll be curious to see if the Disneyland, trio because again, we said that part of the wild card situation would be the use of the music. And this track, to really accompany this right now, I don't hate. Because look at this, man. This is Disneyland's Space Mountain. Like, there's no denying that. As we're about to get cranked in here. This is actually about to be a song called Death Star. So maybe a little Hyperspace Mountain to kick it off. But look how real this looks, man. And here's the Space Mountain track. I don't really know what the hell I'm looking at. Are we moving fast or slow? I don't even know. So the music on this one, I mean, It's not the music's fault. There's been so many better Space Mountains. Like this one, it's hard to focus on what we're actually doing. I feel like I was watching it from behind, but I wasn't. There we are. Huh. The scenery up until I was really excited about it all up until the actual ride. The actual ride kind of sucks. Unfortunately, as we're loading back into the cellar. As we go back here, so we actually are now on our way to Peter Pan's flight. But Space Mountain, I'm giving a 5 to, man. It was just not the best situation. As we are looking for, or I am looking for, come on. I know it's here. And then to get on the ride, I want to pick our song. And I could have sworn that there was a Peter Pan song for us to listen to. Yeah, here we go.
Come on, everybody, here we go!
London makes me wish this had actual ride audio, because it looks really cool. The one problem I would say with this is it's like actually being in the actual cart where some of the views are a little obscured. But look at Neverland, man. I will say that the music by the Disneylanders has really enhanced all of this and has made it a lot tougher to judge. Because without the music, if it was just the ride, look at how much better. But if it was just looking at this with no sound, makes you hate it way more. They're kind of half-assed right there. Peter's in control of the ship. Wendy doesn't have a face. And Hook doesn't really either. Interesting. I mean, it was noted that, like, they had said multiple times, you know, these are not done. A lot of them are not done anyway. So,
You're free to go and never return.
it's kind of like they're not all the way put back, you know, how they should have been. It's like not even like a lazy Roblox face, which makes me have to give it a 6. Because we were beyond there not being music. We were on people with no faces. Now we don't have music here because this has got us, you know, audio to it. So is it gonna just be the Matterhorn audio? We'll find out. There's the snow. Oh, and the Matterhorn, or and the snowman rather, abominable snowman. There he was. There's no like POV feature, so it makes it hard to keep focus on exactly where the ride is going. But I will say that's more probably my fault than the games, but this is pretty freaking dope. Like a Roblox POV right into the Matterhorn. Holy smokes, man. All the way down to the shitty brake sound effects. Whoa. I could feel that right there. I could feel that those last two curved drops. I'm gonna give this an 8. That was really well done, actually. So we head back to the cellar for what is one of the, I think, what is the best thing this resort has done, like ever. And that's going into the, that'll be going into the Indiana Jones ride. So you guys wait, man. This thing is amazing. I know you guys are gonna think, man, he's really blowing it out of proportion, but I don't really think so. Once we allow it to render here, the sound effects already starting to come through with the jungle. This one, I will say, does take a minute to load, but do yourself a favor and give it the time that it needs. Because as you can see, as it's loading here, it's really, it's really high detail. Like, look at this. And when you walk in, like you saw that mural, but look at, like, I've never seen a line any ride ever in Roblox be able to add that kind of texturing. That's highly impressive in my opinion. That's what kind of separates the great attractions from just a Roblox attraction. And that's what this tournament is designed to do. And really, with the help of the Disneylanders, but here's the thing, man, is the Tournament of Champions, it's based off of categories like new rides. So this thing will never be updated. Because both of these are technically unfinished products. That are composing this team. So that, in that way, that kind of sucks. You could almost make a new fireworks show with more Disneylanders music if you really wanted to. And then just hope that some of the categories that you are, eligible in, IP attractions, coasters, like one of those, safe ones, gets called.
It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you.
Look at
Now,
this.
my friends, one final
The
word.
real, like, ride video.
Once you enter the chamber of destiny, look not into the eyes of the idol. That
Pretty
would be
dope.
dangerous. Very dangerous.
Like, it's perfect. Like, it looks like Disneyland, which is mind-boggling to me. We'll see what line gets called first here, where the Jeep comes from first. And here comes our ride. Let's get on this motherfucker.
Hello,
And here we go. We're going.
Please, make sure your seat straps are securely fastened. Hello. Oh, my friends. The brakes may be needing a little adjustment. Easy on the curves.
This one's a little easier. Holy shit. So, I don't know if you want to take this into context, but I rode this earlier and we got a different door and the chamber is different. Holy smokes. So, you go through different chambers each time you ride this ride. Dang, bro. Like, come on, man. This may be the best thing between the two parks. I honestly mean that wholeheartedly. When we do those special, best dark ride, best special attraction videos, this one will definitely be a part of that. Holy smokes. Like, that was awesome, man. We'll be back from the Disneyland Showcase, the second park in this collaboration. We're going on Goofy's Sky School experimental test track. Never thought we would see this. How to fly. This has got some of the billboards. I'm not playing any music, as I should. I don't have any music ready. I apologize, and it is affecting this ride. But Goofy's test track encounter, whatever we want to call this, Sky School, I guess, is the name for it. Again, I apologize, Disneylanders, for not having a track ready. That was interesting. Just by looking at this one, it seems really similar actually to the Blue Sky Cellar version. It's a little bit different as far as the winding road there, but trying to find trying to figure out how the hell I'm supposed to go right now. Here we go. And we're in this library. Still no sound effects. I remember I gave the first version of this experience a 7. It's a separate Twilight Zone track from the Disneylanders to kick things off here. I don't know why this one seems like it's taken way longer than the first one. I feel like the first one, especially with like no audio. Oh, the lights are on. Still no audio. Here we go.
You are the passengers in a most uncommon elevator. About to take the strangest journey
It's
of
the first time we have bright audio.
your destination unknown. But this much is clear. A reservation has been made in your name for an extended stay.
No audio again during the moon.
What happened here to dim the lights of Hollywood's brightest showplace is about to unfold once again. One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and into a nightmare. That door is opening once again, but this time it's opening for you.
So the exact same music complications, audio, you know, whatever you'd want to call it. This one's a 6. It's not as good as the first one from the Blue Sky Cellar, but it's not, it's not terrible.
The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
Walking into California Screaming is the attraction. But like, look at this land. You can call this a land. Paradise Pier, the land. You can't see a ton, but you can see some, and what I see is good enough, I think, for a 6. It's definitely better than, but we need some music in here from the Disneylanders, I think. As we go into this California Screaming coaster. Definitely we're at Pixar Pier, so it's almost like a collaboration there. And I don't hate it. Call it Pixar Screaming. Are we not allowed to ride it? Oh, we gotta ride this one, okay.
Surrender must let you. I have won.
I'll never give in. You killed my father.
It was I.
We're gonna go Tron screaming with it.
Grid is live. Initiate light cycle battle.
I wish my person was taller. Fuck.
Game on, old friend.
Alright, that, whole experience, whatever you want to call that, Tron coaster, whatever. So we're now on, we're about to go on Heimlich here. See what happens. Well, that didn't work.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
Let's see if it...
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
We have one more try here.
Swimming, swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Poor Heimlich is really having a rough go at this first turn here, gang. So I will say I'm giving a 3-2, and now this I am legit curious about because this is soaring, and this is a task of something that
Hello, and welcome to Soaring. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and, of course, these little beauties. Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle right. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party to arrive to meet. Okay, let's review. That is seatbelt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Yeah. All right. Attention passengers, we are now ready for boarding, beginning with row 1, followed by 2, and then 3. Welcome aboard.
And we are inside. No music. We need music here. Ride reminds me a lot of this ride. I believe it was Bloxneyland. Those are the jets. In case you're wondering. ended with some music. So they are capable of playing music. And there's some fireworks. This was a 3. Unfortunately so. Blue Sky.
Come on, everybody, here we go!
Space Mountain and Water World. Space Mountain and Small World, excuse
Come on,
me,
everybody,
were
here we go!
and this actually has sound effects. Look at the star here. Like, I'm telling you right now, I don't necessarily hate this ride. Definitely the best thing we've seen this side of this collaboration produce, I think. By like a lot, actually. So I gave his Peter Pan a 7 compared to the first Peter Pan's group a 6, and now we are going through Snow White, another dark ride, and so quickly we are compiling We have a Goose 2037 in our way here, but
These dwarfs can't hide Snow White from me. Magic mirror on the wall. With this disguise, I'll fool them all. A special gift for Snow White. Apples, apples. Taste the
that was really well done. I'm gonna give that one an 8.
The Force is what gives the Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us and binds the galaxy together. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
These fireworks are kind of weak, to be honest. mean, I don't hate it, but it's not... really picking some steam up, but it was not very great without music and them trying to figure stuff out, and this was long, so to kind of like compose something wasn't really happening. So I gave the show a 5 for effort, but overall coaster 5.5 and everything, and this thing really kind of shakes out to having a final score 48, man. And with a 48, that moves it into 3rd place. So it is possible that this will be in the final tournament, this mashup with these 3. And if that happens, we will probably compose some kind of a soundtrack to this thing. So, thank you for watching. There you see the standings. For Biloxi Hills 69, Monster Park a 50, this trilogy a 48, Thrill Island a 43, and now Lark's Park officially eliminated with a 26. Good night, everybody.